Hello, I'm Andy, and here's a program called Best Vocation Talent, Skills, born on the 12th of February. Before I begin, here's my email. Send me this email if you wish to know your next 9 years based on your date of birth, your time of birth, and most importantly, reading your palms. Your palms are very special, they belong to the energy of the soul. Who do you think is changing the signs and putting all the new signs there? It's the soul mapping out your future. And people like me will read the palm as well. I will also need your full date of birth and time of birth. And we'll have a really good session in these 90 minutes. I'll talk to you about your next 9 years. And I'll talk to you about the energies, your lucky colors, lucky gemstones, lucky days, lucky directions, on and on with these energies. These energies, the triology of which is the soul, the third eye, and the aura. I'll show you how to awaken that. You don't have to wait for your old age. We'll talk more about this later. So, born on the 12th of February, you have a character and personality which is very vibrant and very strong. You want to take control very easily. You want to take charge almost immediately. Try to control that where you work. Otherwise, where you work, you will see that you want to behave like a boss. You will challenge your bosses and you will challenge those people in charge. Because although you may think they're wrong, don't do it because bosses don't like to be seen as doing anything wrong. So don't come out too dominating and too stubborn either. That's the kind of nature that you have and personality. And because of that, where you work and where you do business, you'll be just wanting to take over people and take over every kind of organizing. And some will obviously not like it. So try to take the soft approach in all your approaches would be easier. You have a wonderful horoscope, the 12th of February, in the period of Aquarius, except for this tendency to dominate and to be stubborn. So try to take easy on that and be as flexible and negotiable as you can. You have a wonderful, wonderful Venus position, which makes you automatically a very creative person, a very trendy person. You understand the fashion industry, you understand all the things that creativity depends on fashion, interior decoration, and you can also be a great landscaping artist. And you could be a person whose creativity can be used on the internet as well, a designer of some kind, because you're born to be creative with this wonderful Venus. Yes, you'll be sometimes very fussy with people, especially those who don't dress up properly, because you will always have a very high standard for yourself, which is good. Keep it up. You have a wonderful Uranus position, which makes you very lucky with information technology. And that kind of vocation can be very powerful for you because you understand it so easily and quickly and can make use of it to the maximum. So, this energy, which we linked to the internet, is something that you can easily understand and you should get into it. Whatever you are, whatever profession you are, lawyer, doctor, an architect, a dentist, whatever, a business person, tell yourself you have to understand that IT should be your base because you are going to be global in your way of thinking. Your plans are always very big, whether job wise or business wise. And the only way to expand nowadays quickly is through information technology and the interest. The interest being in the internet. You have a wonderful Saturn position, which makes you very lucky with land. You could be in the real estate business anytime and do very well in that as well. And you could be a person who could be a very studious and a person who's known to love books. So the colleges, the, the universities will be very friendly with you. You will want to be in there. You love degrees behind your name. All those degrees as you go higher and higher into the field of education. In fact, you will love to teach, and that could be at colleges or even in schools or even in universities. You're a very compassionate person, and that's why teaching people is something you love to do, how to improve their lives. You have a wonderful Mercury, and this wonderful Mercury will make you understand all about job and business. You could have a very clever brain. You could be easily be an accountant because the planet of money is very active. So being an accountant will also be very helpful for you. So it's a wonderful horoscope you have where the vocation is concerned and the talent is concerned. So what is the drawback? The drawback is that you cannot work easily with people You have a sense of being very arrogant and a sense of looking down and criticizing people. And you have to stop that as quickly as you can. Otherwise, you'll find that even if you have made the boss, even if you have made the leader, there will be people going against you. So try your best not to let the arrogant side be shown. How do you do that? By being negotiable and being friendly and being helpful, especially. And you have planets which make you very aggressive in your speech and action. You have to learn to take the soft approach if you want to become the boss or want to work for people. Don't be too aggressive. You have a lot of energy inside you. And as a sports person, you will use this energy to enhance, to make yourself popular in the sports field. You can do all that as well. You are born to be dominating. You are born to be stubborn. You are born to be thinking big, big, big. Well, that's how you are. We don't want to change you, but you need support. You need teamwork. You cannot be a solo player all your life, especially if you do things on a big scale. And you want to go global as well because you love to travel and do businesses with people. So there's so much this person, like you born on the 12th of February, can do. Remember that the bigger you grow, you need foundation. And the foundation will be the partners who help you in terms of working with you or doing business with you. That's a very important thing to remember. I'm going to give you some positive ages. These positive ages will show you when the success can come. You have many positive ages in your lifetime. I'll give you one cycle as an example. Born on the 12th of February, you will see that your age of 24, 33, 42, 51, 60, 69, 78, 87, and 96. These are very powerful ages because they represent a positive cycle. And during these ages, progress will come in job, in business, and happiness will come in family and everything that you want to be happy about. As you enter these ages, you're going to become very successful and be rewarded. As you approach these ages, you'll find that a lot is going for you. So it's a very exciting cycle, which I've just mentioned. You also have negative cycles. And these negative cycles, you have to be careful. The ages of 19, 28, 37, 46, 55, 64, 73, 82, or even 91 years old. Things can go very wrong as you get into these ages. And even as you're approaching these ages, you will see things falling apart, whether in the personal life, whether in the job, whether in the business. So you see, these are examples of cycles. So when you see me for a 90-minute session one day, which will just cost you USD $50, I'll talk to you about your next 9 years. And I'll mention all the good cycles and the bad cycles for your next 9 years to let you know how life is going to be, that the runabout will be. In the meantime, your temperament is something that you have to learn to control. What is temperament? Temperament is behavior, emotional behavior, a behavior in the office of job and business, and the behavior in your personal life. That's temperament. You must try to control your temperament easily because you are very fussy, very touchy in what's said about you, and you always want things above your standard. No harm with that. You are made like that. But remember that not everybody has these standards. So the compatibility can break down or can become less and less if you and others don't have the same ideals. So my advice to you is don't be a perfectionist. Everybody has standards. Be flexible. Not everybody wants to be as perfect as you. If you can understand that, then you will start to do well. You have many strengths, which means that your desire to be learned, the desire to be very hardworking, the desire to be creative, and that magic touch about the internet will be yours. So you have every chance of doing very, very well. Health is very important. It's very important in our business side, our job side. Without good health, we may be the cleverest people in the world, but we'll be not able to function because of bad health. All I know about you is 12th of February right now. I need more information, like your full date of birth, your time of birth, your date of birth, and reading your palms. Your palms are magic. A lot of information is there. But I'll give you some information. Born on the 12th of February, you have to be very careful about your lower spine. The lower spine is going to have a lot of problems. Your vertebrae, which are the little bones that make up a spine, are all pressing on each other. They are pressing on your sciatic nerves, which weaken your hips and pain, and your legs will be weaker up to your feet. So I can already see that happening. You have a danger as well, a danger of wanting to do too much too quickly, and that can produce problems like this. You also have, we're talking of health now, allergies will affect you as well. And you have to be careful of four kinds of allergies. The skin allergy, the eyes will have allergies, something you eat will create allergies. And sinusitis will also be there. So all these are already programmed in the people born on the 12th of February. Your palms will show how bad these allergies can be or how bad all these health problems can be. So you see, we are a program eventually, but we can improve the program because when I see you for a 90-minute session, I will talk to you about your next 9 years. And for your next 9 years, I will show you age by age, calendar year by calendar year, how to improve you. So you're a vibrant person. Vibrant means that you want to be well known, you want to be respected, and you want to be definitely on the successful side of life. So I'll show you how to maintain that. How do we do it? The trilogy of energy, the soul, the third eye, and the aura are all in you. We get it automatically activated, but always too late. In our late 50s, 60s, and 70s. It's not trusted to younger people, but there is a way how we can accelerate the energy so that even if you were a teenager who came to visit me for a session, that teenager will learn things very, very early. And that teenager will know that find success very early is very possible. So all these things are there. Well, I look forward to one day seeing you. And remember that you have a lot going for you, born on this 12th of February. But remember that although you want to do things on a very big level, you need the foundation of partnerships. Without partnerships, nobody's a Superman or Superwoman. So remember, partnerships, partnerships. And the best way is not to show arrogance and to be working with people on a nice level. I look forward to seeing you one day. Before I leave you, here's my email again. Send me this email. Remember, the cost is only USD $50 to know your next 9 years and know a lot about your energies. Thank you for listening to me. Thank you and goodbye.